Alright, hope everybody's doing well. I decided to make a video. I had this recorded, a few days ago, but it didn't work out too well. So we're going to try it again, and we'll just go through things. I just went out to look for a missing card, which I found, and I left that room at bare feet, and I stepped on some kind of sharp thing while I pivoted and cut open my toe pretty good, and so my toe is a little on the sore side with a couple of band-aids and some ointment on there right now, so that was not really fun. But I was looking for a relic card, and this is part of my collection. One of the things I was doing was going through these cards here and looking to see what I could find on eBay, and eBay is broken right now, again. I don't know what happened. I had a problem with my computer, and maybe that was part of it. I'm having problems getting back to the home. The home button is missing, so I don't know where that is to get back to the home page of Google or whatever. So I'm having to open windows and close windows. Not fun. But what eBay is broken is that when you look for you find cards that you want in the menu on the side there that has all the different options like buy it now and auction and all those multitudes of like filter the price to $5 or whatever, and the numerous other things like worldwide. All of those listings on many of the sellers and the pages are missing. Can't do it. So you have to look at everything. I don't want to look at 4,500 items that one seller has, but I was able to type in the word card and found out he only had 10 items. So there was that one. But what a pain. What a pain. Especially when you're looking for Japanese cards, which we're talking about here. I was going to have these set up in the background here, but I've lost their stands. I might have actually donated their stands. These things, I think it's peg broke. These things are so flimsy, just crazy. So they all popped out of their stands. So without further ado, I'll show you my Japanese card collection. And most of the people that are still watching, currently watching, have not seen these cards ever since they've joined my channel. So what we're going to do is show you the binder first. It's not really a binder. I was hoping to find some sort of Japanese 3-ring binder that was affordable. Everything was really expensive, non-existent, or those ones that they have those cardboard inserts to make that you can slip into a binder, and I didn't want to go that route. But I found these really cheap. These were like $10 or less, and that might have been with shipping. This is a long time ago, and I wanted something uniquely Japan, so here's something waiting in the summer. Did not know a lot about this, but there's cards of these particular characters on here. And then there's the back of it here. And then these rubber bands just tighten up right here, and I can slip all my Ultra Pro pages in here. And that's held up pretty well. I don't look at this every day, so it's not like it gets completely ruined there, but really neat. And the nice thing about this here is that it's kind of like a plastic window see-through thing here, so you can shine a light through it. So you can see, there's a wrap with it, but yeah, see, there's the back of it, so you could shine a light through that. So if you turn that into a picture frame and shine a light through that, that would look really cool. So very, very neat folder there. Here's a pack of Inuyasha that I opened. I'm not sure how I got these, how I got that particular pack, whether it was gifted to me or I found that at a thrift store. Sometimes I'm not thrift store. I might have even found that at Dollar Tree at one point because they were getting some Japanese cards in at one point. And those were these really old Dragon Ball cards that I was working on. And I didn't grab all of them because I didn't realize, and then they started disappearing because they just sat there, and every time I went to the Dollar Tree they still had them. So, and then there's the backs of them. They're not all the same, but it was a confusing set nonetheless. Here's some sort of Japanese trainer, I believe, that on the back there. So I try to keep things that are uniquely Japan or printed in Japan, that sort of thing, in my folder here. And I have all types of cards here. And then here's a few more of them. And my Japanese is going to be completely bad. So school me on that if you wish. Frieza. And Piccolo versus Frieza, and there's another Frieza card there again. There's lots of Friezas. Some of these I think that came in the packs were consecutive numbers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really remember that. Then here's some Japanese cards. I think the only one that I don't have with me is the Ichiro that I pack pulled. So I think I got from Robert Fitz. I think that's who it was. And he had some Japanese packs that were like $1 or something ridiculous. At the time, I should have just wiped them out of everything. They were $1 or $2 for a pack, So, and then most of the other packs packs are $3, $4, $5. But you know, it's just crazy that to get packs, and then the first one of the few only. See, there's Yuji Goshima right there, and he's on the Blue Wave, so that's a Ichiro era card there. And I want to see, these are from the year 99 or 2000. I don't remember the year on these, and I can't. Somewhere I have, they say 2000 on it. So there were Ichiro cards in this set here, and it was just really fun to grab those here. I don't know any of these. There's Tadatoki Maeda, so who knows? Seiyuju Nishiyama. Anyway, Nishiyama. That's fun there. I have all sports here, and here's another one that's not to be overlooked, is I have Japanese wrestling here. And I just picked out some of the unique ones that I found on COMC for $1 a card. Sometimes you had to pay up $3 or $4 for one, but I don't know any of these people here. Kaori Nakayama, I'm in the middle there, and a few other people there in Japanese. These are the BBM trading cards there. Then we have some other ones here, which may or may not be, these might be promos here. I think these are Weiss Schwarz right here, and it's some sort of other foil Dragon Ball cards that I just really liked. And I think I must have got those off COMC, I don't really remember. But you can get just, if you just want examples and random cards there, you can get some really nice designs for like 45 cents. Yeah, see, there's the Dragon Ball cards there. Again, some of those I was finding at the Goodwill stores. So, this is, some of these are these Force of Will? Shoot. I used to know what this one here is. It's very hard to read. It's Luck and Logic, and the other ones are TCG Fire Emblem. So these are Luck and Logics right here. Those are the same card there. And these are Fire Emblem cards. And I don't remember if those were eBay or COMC. And they were very cheap. They were like, you know, $1 a card. Or this, I think, was $1 for 2 of them, plus some sort of shipping there. So very cool on those. And I just picked out some interesting designs there. And there's the back of those, if I didn't show those already. And then we have these, which I don't document these cards because my foot really stings. Ooh, so I'm going to have to probably wash. I just threw some ointment and some Band-Aids on. I'll probably wash my foot really bad. Yeah, here's Force of Will. So there's Force of Will gaming cards. I like the TCG cards here. Shout out to Ed Wesker-Griff here. These came as a set, and some of them came with so many that I've gifted a few of them away. I like this one here with the pot of gold and the rainbow here, and I really like that design there. I just pick, and some of these I got direct straight out of Japan. You know, I bought those from Japanese sellers. I think that's where that came from. Don't quote me on that one. And then here's like a Giants card here, and I forget which. This is the, oh, it doesn't say, it's all in Japanese. But this is from the early 1980s, this card here. And I think that was a COMC purchase, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got, I think, some Menkos or something right here from the 40s. And this, I think this is from the 60s, and this might be from 49, 50. I'm not sure about that one there. Again, I probably got those from Robert Fitz. And then here's some Japanese Pokemon cards here, which I thought were pretty cool. I don't remember how I got those. Some of those might have been COMC or eBay. I really don't know. Rarely did I ever find those. Some of them will say Pokemon on the back, and some of them say Pocket Monsters. So very cool to have those. A brief overview of everything. I've got another 4 or 5 pages here. And then we have Richard Slinger right in the middle here. He sort of autographed it. I wished he would moved it over here, but he signed it halfway in the dark here. And that's a Japanese wrestling card of Richard Slinger. I don't know if he's out of Georgia somewhere. I really don't remember. And then some of these foil cards are really amazing. This one here, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, really is rainbow foil. And another one here. There's a Murakami card that Robert Fitz puts out, I believe. And I think that was one that I bought. These are Vanguard. So I think those are really cool. Not that I could ever get the whole set. I like to have different examples. This is a Wixos card, if that's how you pronounce that. And this was a promotional card, and some seller on eBay had a bunch of them. And I think, or sorry, COMC, and that was, I think, $1 maybe or less. And then we have a Kip Gross card here. And these Japanese cards were ridiculously glossy. Regardless of how much you prepped them, they still smudged. And Kip Gross had a hard time signing that one, as did Richard Slinger. Some of these ones, these really beat up ones like these, came from a Goodwill store by the bins, and I just had to grab them because I didn't have examples of those. I like to keep my Japanese cards more or less near mint, but those were two, and I forget what set that was from. And again, I think these also came, there's Last Gamble, and then this one here is a Mary Poppins, Weiss Schwarz, I believe. Very, very nice, or unless that's the Lorcana maybe. Let's see. Oh, it says a Disney. No, it's a Weiss Schwarz, but I think maybe that's the Lorcana. I don't know. It's a Disney 100. So, school me on that one if you wish. But I think that was cool, and it was not even $1 on COMC. And it just, just get the cards that you want, regardless if they have value or not. Joey Wheeler, I don't know who that is, but this is some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh cards here, and I don't know what those came from. It's a skill card there, so those are a Goodwill one, I'm almost 100% sure. Then we have like a bunch of cards and Naruto cards, but I don't know if they were printed overseas or they were printed here. Let's see, 2002 Masashi Kishimoto, that's what it says there, but it doesn't say anything else. And this is Tamari, and that's one of the only people that I got to autograph. These cards weren't super mint here. Some of them were okay. These I might have purchased off the internet there, and the voice actress, I forget what her name is right there, she signed both of them. I thought it was super, super cool to get those. And we have some other cards here. These I think were they Weiss Schwarz here? I don't know. Some of them are in holders right now. I found those holders at the bin store, so I just threw them in there. Let's see what these cards are here. Yeah, no, these are Chaos. Those are Chaos. Character, Operating System Chaos, TCG. And then the ones on the back here, if I could get to them, these were ones I bought from a Japanese seller, and these are vending machine cards. So I thought it was really neat to have some vending machine cards. I think you might have thrown in a bonus one there, but very cool to have Japanese vending machine cards that you can only get in Japan. And that's what I loved about eBay, is because you can get a lot of straight out of Japan cards that you can't get here. And so some of those are what these, printed Japan. That's what I like to throw in this particular binder. There's another page of just massively random stuff here. Some baseball players. Eddie Galliard is a nice Japanese card. I don't know how I got that one. And then here is Toshiro Kasa. I'm not sure. We have Yuka Nakamura wrestling card there. And you can tell that she's a wrestler from the wrestling moves from the back there. And then we have some more Pocket Monster cards here. Again, the Pocket Monster cards, I cannot remember where I got those. There's, is that Imposter Professor Oak? I'm not sure. I used to know some of those. And again, some of these do not have a lot of value. And I think those are Japanese. There's, again, I'm not sure. Again, school me on those if I am wrong on those. What language those are. But I just throw them in this binder here till I know otherwise. And then we have these here. And again, I'm not sure what all of these things are. There's like a nice foil sword there. We can see that they're a foil sword. I'll probably get my camera here. And some of these have Japanese writing on the back, which I don't understand what those are. If anybody knows what those are. And then again, some of these were ones, I really love these. They have like a gold foil border around the character right there. I just thought those were super awesome. There's Skyla. Skyla Trainer. That's the regular one. I just had it next to, I think, the Japanese Skyla. So I thought that was really cool to do that one there. And then let's see what the cards were these. These were Digimon card game. So like I said, I just thought that was an awesome one right there, regardless of value. Thought it was well thought out there with like the gold foil around the edges. I'd love to get more of those, but I don't really want to, make these too heavy in one side here. And then we have some more of the Yu-Gi-Oh, the Dragon Ball cards here. We're already at 15 minutes here. And then there's some sort of Japanese wrestler there with Challenge Fireworks. shirt or something on there. I thought that was cool. Again, it was, you know, anytime I can find a Japanese, you know, card from overseas for $1, that's really a good time for me to pick that up. We're down to like a couple more pages here. I had some more wrappers here, but I think I have misplaced them here. It's awfully hot in here, so I'll have to kind of watch my, maybe turn my fan on here in a minute here. We have some more wrestling and baseball cards here. I think some sort of Magic the Gathering, or I mean some sort of Wizard of the Coast card that looks like it's in Japanese. And I had written something, I wrote elemental token creature there, so I don't know what that is. If that was printed in US or Japan, I really don't know. And then we have Johnny DeLucia. I wanted to get that autographed, but I decided not to because I couldn't find his address at the time. And then this is, I forget who this is. This is Yokohama Bay Stars, and that was a relatively well-known major leaguer at one point. I cannot think of his name right now. He might be on the checklist there, but I want to have to look that up. And then here's a weird Pocket Monsters card. I'm not sure if this is bootleg or what this is, but it's very beat up, and it's got this weird foil, diamondy type foil thing on here, and it's got a very, very faded back, like maybe somebody peeled off a back or something. I don't really know what this is, but the colors are all weird, so I have no idea what that is. And then we have this card here, which might have been a promotional card. I don't know. This one here was a Weiss Schwarz card here, and then we have some other wrestlers here. Women wrestlers from Japan. I just thought those were very unusual cards, and you know, sometimes the images are a little on the tacky side there, but you know what I mean, it's just kind of a conversation. You know, every type of card is kind of shown here. Then here's the jumbo version of the Murakami. I can't remember if I bought that or that was a bonus from Robert Fitz, so that's kind of fun that he made that card, had that card printed up. Ars Longa art cards are meant to look like the Turkey Reds, I think, or not Turkey Red, you know what I mean, those kind of whatever. I think we're down to one more page and a couple other items from the binder here, and then we'll show you that fun card here. So we got this page here, and then let's see, this has got Card Captor Sakura on here. I don't know how I got that. I might have bought a pack of those. I may have. And some of these have really nice cards in here. This foil one here, in the middle here, that's a really cool one. I'd like to get more of those. Those are really neat. And that's a page of those. And the wrapper is right here. Again, I don't remember how I got those, but thought that was pretty fun to have those. And then last page here, and this has got Son Goten, Trunks vs. Cell, and Super Saiyan Son Goku. I just think these are really cool. That's what I don't know why, I just really like that card there. I don't think that's really cool. The spiky Japanese hair there. And then there's another one that's really, really cool down here. You know, and then this one here is unfortunately folded right across. Inari is folded right in half. There's another really cool one there from Dragon Ball. Or I believe that's, yeah. I don't know what this is. There was a whole bunch of these at the bins, and I just threw one example in there, like some sort of Japanese game show host. I have really no idea what that bizarre card is, but that's really cool. So, before I get to the last one here, I found, again, a lot of this stuff was found at the bins, and this is some sort of Come See Our Cool Japan, Goodwill Ambassador for the Visit Japan campaign in the U.S., and it's got some sort of Cartoon Network Puffy Amiyumi or something. Amiyumi logo in the corner there. JapaneseTravelInfo.com. It's some sort of plastic envelope with a paper thing in there. And again, that's plastic, you can see through it, and I think that's really cool there. So that does fit in this binder here, or this folder here. It fits in there pretty well, and the back of it doesn't have anything on there. And the last one here, I tried looking this up and I found no information on this, so the company probably doesn't exist anymore. It says Splash. It says, congratulations, you get real cloth card. You get real cloth card. And then it says 2005 A-Team/Pineapple.Nuts/Hideki Kono, made in Japan. And this is CL008, so it's a cloth card. It looks like Kosaka U. 2005 Kosaka Yuka, sorry, that's what it said. Official Trading Card Collection Cloth Card 008. So there's a piece, this is a relic fabric card here. No idea exactly what all this is, but it was something like $6 or $7, maybe plus shipping, and that was pretty cheap there. These are really hard to find in the States and through a Japan seller, the relic cards, because they're very popular and semi-expensive relative to other things here. It used to be like a lot of the Japanese cards would be like $1 to $3. They're looking like more like $7 or $8 per card now, and a lot of those cards have just dried up or you just don't find anymore, because there's like thousands of different examples of Japanese trading cards, and just trying to find which ones you want. There's some other Japanese animation ones that I want to get, but they're very I would say they're hard to find, but trying to find the cards you want, and the shipping you want, and then finding a seller in the US is not easy. But again, when eBay is broken, do not look for Japanese trading cards that's going to drive you through the roof and the wall. But I want to get this binder shown for you, and hope you enjoyed that. We're almost at the 21-minute mark. I'm going to go nurse my injured toe, and thank you for watching.